Hi guys, I'm here to show you my finished paint can for a paint can swap that I'm in on the Cricut message board. And I hope that you guys can see it well. It's a clear can that I altered for my partner Nancy. Scoot up the camera a little bit. So let's get started. I just tied a beige colored silk ribbon around the entire middle. And then I put one of Tim Holtz trinket pins here, and it says ideas. And then I hung this little key charm off of it right there. See that? And then on my Cricut, using the Sentimentals cartridge, I cut out these key shapes. And I used K&Company's Life's Journey paper, which I love. I don't know if you can actually see really well the colors there. They put two keys on the front sides, and then on the back is a keyhole here, and then another key here. And then I used Prima flowers and red velvet. In the middle here I put the Prima flower, and then I used Prima bling swirls here on the sides. And then these are the mini Prima flowers, and I used oh sorry, I'm off camera. And I used pearl here, glimmer mist on those. Same on the front. It's red velvet Prima, or red velvet glimmer mist on the white Prima, and then these center ones are already orange. I bought them that way, and I glimmer misted them with pearl. And then I used the pearls, Prima swirls here on the outsides. So it's real simple. Then the lid, oh, you can see on the, move it up a little bit. On the handle, I put a bunch of fibers and ribbons here, just in browns, blacks, gold, to match the rest of the can. I kept this can pretty simple because it's going to be stuffed with goodies. And then the lid, I cut again on my Cricut. I used the Sentimentals cartridge, and I cut this keyhole. I used Distress Stickles in Vintage Photo in the middle for the little hole. And then I used a ribbon on the outside. I covered it with, again, it's the K&Company Life's Journey. Here's another Prima flower in the red velvet, and then the little orange center. They all match with the pearls. And then more of the Prima pearl here. So the whole can matches each other. Everything's the same on top and bottom. And then inside is going to go all of her goodies. So Nancy, don't peek. Here is a Tim Holtz stamp for her. It's the bird. I don't know if you guys can see with the glare there. The bird and the tree. Nancy's a big Tim Holtz girl, so pretty much everything is Ranger Tim Holtz that's going in here. Adhesive, she's getting the art glue. This is her favorite, art glitter glue. Ink is a honey in the wild honey. Distress ink, re-inkers. Sparkles, the glitz. This is sequins, glitz stickles. And this one is the ice stickles in blueberry ice. And then she's getting Prima daisy doodles in the green. A Martha Stewart edge punch. This one is the Cornice edge punch. And Tim Holtz word keys. Grunge board. This one is the stripes and the digits and punctuation. I like this one because it's got the huge numbers and punctuation and stuff. It's cool. And I've never seen that one before, so she's getting that one. The K&Company wood pieces from the handmade collection. It's the wood art. The handmade die-cut cardstock collection. A alcohol ink pen, or I guess alcohol ink pens, yep. A retractable craft scratcher by Tim Holtz. The memo pins. These are brand new, 2010. I love these. These are my new addiction. Use them on everything. Prima Bling. And some more